Live. Welcome to Chilling with Kwaksy. This is the show where we talk about everything and anything. I go by the name of Kwaksy. Well, on today's show, we have a very, very, very beautiful person. Oh my word, a friend of mine. She goes by the name of Tabi M. She goes by the name of Tabi M. She's definitely beautiful. She's a presenter, she's a radio DJ, she's a model. My goodness, I do not know what else she does. She is such a talented person, and I'm so, so, so proud of her for what and all of that she has achieved. So guys, as you know, you can ask questions and yeah, let me see. Let me check if Miss Tabi is here. Okay, we're still waiting for her. We're still waiting for her. Okay, so we're still waiting for her to go live with us. If you just joined us, thank you so much for joining, and of course, thank you so much for always supporting Chilling with Kwaksy. Thank you so much for always supporting our show here on Chilling with Kwaksy. So let me just check. Miss Tabi has not. Oh yes, she just joined. Thank goodness. Yes, yes, yes. So as you all know, you can ask questions and yeah. So let's get this so that we can get the ball rolling. As you all know, it's a reunion for the both of us. So it's kind of like so cool for us, reunion, tontoni type of ish. Yeah, so yay! We kind of like need balloons and stuff. So as I was saying, thank you so much for always supporting Children Quaxi, and that so you know that nobody can dim your voice, nobody can change your story. The only person that can tell your story is you yourself. So don't let other people dim your light, dim your voice, because nobody can do that. So we're still waiting for Miss Tabi to join to go in live with us. And thank you so much to everybody who has been supporting Chilling with Kwaksy, and that Chilling with Kwaksy is for everyone. And if you also want to go in live with us for these interviews, just hit me up, DM me, or better yet, send an email. Let me check what's happening. I think there's a problem with connection, but we're gonna wait again and check Tabi. Okay, we're having a problem with connection, but we're gonna try again. We're gonna try again because seriously, oh, she's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. She's back. Thank goodness. So as I was saying, nobody can dim your voice. So only you can do that. Just tell your story. Oh my word, yeah. I'm trying to get this thing out of here. So tell your story, and of course, Chilling with Quaxi is for everyone. Oh yes, it's here. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
You
God
know
it.
what? I feel so bad, sis. I feel so bad. I feel like I'm not even prepared, like even look-wise. I look horrible. I shouldn't be looking like this, should I? But anyways,
Girl, girl, why do you say you look beautiful? What is wrong
I
with
don't. I'm trying to check myself out. I'm thinking I should have done better. But anyways, I think it's 9:30 if I'm not mistaken. So really
you?
nobody cares. How are you
No,
doing?
I'm good. How are you? It's so nice to see you.
I'm very good. Thank you so much for inviting me to your show. I feel honored.
Oh, same here, man.
And firstly,
How?
actually, I just want to say, sorry to interject. I just want to say you are doing well, and I'm very, very proud of you. Like, I've seen your radio shows, I've seen you, interviewing amazing people and also just saying great things that only Kwanele could ever say. So thank you so much for being such an amazing person and working hard. I appreciate that. I mean, we really appreciate that. You're such an inspiration.
Oh my word, thank you so much, friend. I mean, like seriously, you talking about me. Look at you. What are you doing? Like seriously, you joined Miss South Africa. The radio. You are a TV presenter. Like seriously, you want to talk. And come on, girl, I am so proud of you. Okay, I see darkness now. What's happening?
My phone fell. Sorry, you guys. It's just, it seems like the devil doesn't want us to, it seems like the devil really doesn't want us to have this interview. But nonetheless, we're going to have it anyways.
We're gonna have it. The devil is a liar. Come on. Oh my word,
Who's
like
here?
say, like
Nosipo. I just want to say hi, Nosipo. Thank you so much for joining. Look at me taking over Kwanele's show.
oh no. It's okay. Hi Nasipo, how are you doing? Hi everybody, and thank you so much for joining. I mean, as I was saying, like your career wise, like seriously, I'm so proud of you. Like seriously, wow. Hi Naomi, how are you doing? Thank you guys for joining. So like how are you? Like how are you? Like seriously.
Me?
Yes.
I'm doing well. I'm doing very well, and I think when somebody starts to recognize what you've done and what you've been doing and what you were doing, it makes it feel weird because it's just like, are you really talking about me? Is this me? Um, and to be quite honest, I had a friend just not so long ago who asked me like, how do I do my things and how do I work?
Yeah.
It's so weird to answer that question, but nonetheless, I'll say that I'm doing very well. I've seen a lot coming from God as far as, my career is concerned, be it teaching or, media side. I've seen God. It's just Corona that's messing up things for us. So, but nonetheless, I'm very good. I'm very grateful for whatever that I've been able to obtain this far.
Oh my word, that's so nice. Take us through your
How
Miss South African journey.
I mean, there isn't much to say, to be quite honest. Surprisingly enough, I'm in the room with somebody who really helped me out and pushed me in
Yeah,
in entering, because I think it's the things that we never speak about. Just looking
yeah,
at Miss South Africa as a whole. So I reached out to people that have done Miss SA before. They told me that you need to have,
yeah,
of course, or before you enter. One of the things that they said is that you finance yourself, in terms of like dresses and stuff. And I was very, very, stressing with regards to that. I was thinking, should I leave work? I can't leave work for 3 months. I have bills to pay, I have this and that to do, I have an apartment to maintain, and I was just a little bit scared to enter. And God being God, brought this amazing woman into my life, and she's like, you better enter because wow. So I was like, oh well, because he believed me so in me so much, so I'm definitely
yeah,
gonna give it a try and take a leap of faith.
yeah,
And for me, I think putting yourself out there for people to see you and for people to judge you, because I thought it was so perfect. I thought it was this beautiful thing, and
yeah,
only to find out that people have a lot to say about you, be it negative or positive,
yeah,
right? And all that will it lies on you to respond in a certain way. If you want to
yeah,
respond positively, then you would do that. If you want to respond negatively, then you would do that. So for me, taking that leap of faith was something
yeah,
big. For me, that's like huge, right? Even though I've been in like exposed to media side of things, but when people start judging you, it becomes
yeah,
something different. I think even though I've received a small portion of that experience, I've grown
yeah,
so much. Not only have I been able to communicate and converse with some of the ladies that had entered, but also
yeah,
I've realized that there's so much to work on as a woman if I want to take a status or a title of that nature,
yeah,
right? I've realized that there's just so much to grow from, and there's so much to grow into as a woman. So it has been, I would say that that short amount of time of Miss South Africa was amazing for me. I realized a lot of things about myself, not only myself but also my country and many
yeah.
other women. So yeah.
Oh wow. Like seriously, it as you said, like putting yourself out there, it means that you get judged, you get, like, people get
Yes.
to say a lot of things about you, but it's how you
Yes.
present
Yes.
yourself. And man, my
Yes.
goodness. Wow, like, and I, like, Stacey, I've always loved this about you. Whatever you're doing, you are always humble. You remain humble.
Firstly, before you because you seems like you complimenting me so much, and I'm getting a little bit weird. Stop it, because you are like literally equally as amazing. Can we just tell your viewers, your people, how me and you met, how you and I
Yes,
met?
please tell the story.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be very short, of course, and you're also gonna add some things. So definitely, I remember it was in grade 7.
Yes.
Yeah, it was in grade 7 in Ricardia. We were newbies of the school, myself and Kwanele. And I think we connected because of Ubuse.
Yep. And then,
Ubuse is a childhood friend of mine who was a probably still is a childhood friend of yours.
yeah.
I'm not sure how close you guys still are. So because I knew Ubuse, and then Ubuse, but it happened that she was a grade less than us, and we were in
Yeah,
grade
it
7, she
was
was in
six.
grade
Yeah.
6. Yeah, so that's how we got to know each other. And I remember, wow, you were just so loud.
I still
Yeah,
am.
Kwanele loved to laugh. Kwanele was just laughing all the time. And I was so serious. Like, I was like a serious girl, like literally, with my red scots up here. I was just like a serious girl. But I think I fell in love with your spirits, the kind of person that you are, your persona as a person. And I think I really appreciated that, and appreciated the kind of person that you conveyed, not only to me but also to everyone in grade 7. I really just admired the type of person you were, like so bold, like you could speak your mind. You were not pushy, but you could speak your mind, and you loved to laugh. That was something that was a statement. You were just like laughing, and sometimes just like, I just don't want to laugh, and Guanela would be just cracking, and that what makes you special and beautiful. And those dimples, that's what we like to see.
Ah, thank you. Well, the weird thing is that we still are the same people. I'm still the loud one,
Continue the
still
story. You
laughing.
must continue the story. Hey,
Yeah, and then from there we actually became close.
I,
Like, seriously,
I think I've grown into being.
sorry, you were saying, Sabi? Hello?
No, no, I wasn't saying anything. I was just actually not saying.
Oh. And from there, like,
Vanilla, I can hear you.
oh, okay, I thought the connection was bad now. So, and then we became we became so close. It was just me and you,
No,
like, cause like, the thing is, in primary school, and there's always like the cliques and everything
yeah,
else.
sure.
Yeah,
Not
and
only, I'm sorry, it's not only in primary schools, not only in schools. I think it's everywhere, in the workplace, in churches,
yeah,
and wherever you want to go, there's always cliques, be it males or females, there's always just cliques, especially females.
that is so true. But what I loved, was that, in all of that, we actually remained true to who we were, and that's the main point. Because, like, seriously, we actually we forget what happens in primary school, we forget what happens in high school, but what we don't forget is the people that we actually become after all of that.
True.
Yeah, and what I love about us is that, because I actually left high school without saying goodbye. I'm so sorry for that. I just hate saying
Wait,
goodbye.
did you go to John Ross? You didn't come to John
Yes,
Ross.
huh?
Did
I
you come to
did.
John Ross College?
Yes,
Did you?
I
Then
did.
in grade 8, we were not close then.
No, that's the thing. We
I
were not.
cannot remember you in John Ross.
That's the thing. As I was saying, we took different classes. That's why. That's why we took different
Okay.
classes. Yeah, and then I actually left early without saying goodbye to everyone. I am so sorry for that. Like, I hate goodbyes. It's one of my what? It's my hardest thing. Like, seriously, I always leave without saying goodbye because I hate being remembered. and I hate being missed. Yeah, that's the thing.
I hate being remembered. I was about to be like, what are you trying to say?
It was a misword.
But
I
anyway,
hate
you hate
that.
being remembered, Kwanele. We won't remember you, trust me. No, definitely we will. Your dimples are just the statements for me,
Ah,
really.
thank you so much, Taz. So, like from there, like Stacey, I'm so happy, thankful for social media that reconnected us. By the way,
I saw you
thank.
like, wow, she's doing all the goddamn things that the girl needs to do to make sure that these pots are done. So big ups to you.
No, like big ups to you. What are you talking about? Come on, like
But
Stacey,
anyway,
this is your.
continue with the story and finish the story because you're not done with the story.
All right. Okay, so we're going back. Okay, so the story, and then wow.
You
So
left without saying goodbye.
yeah.
That's where you ended. You left without saying goodbye.
Oh yeah, I actually left without saying goodbye, and then yeah, like a lot of things happened. You know. Yeah.
Which high school did you go to after?
Rosborough High School.
Where's that?
Yeah, in Durban.
Durban.
Yeah.
Surprisingly enough, now that speaking of Durban, moving forward, I know that, I mean, it's me chilling with you, just talking about my life and so on and
Yeah.
so forth. So after matric, I moved to Durban.
You
And I
did.
think one of the things that pardon?
You did. You
You
didn't
didn't
tell me.
know.
I didn't.
Yeah, I stayed in Durban for a year after matric, and I want to. Firstly, I just to be very truthful about it. I think it's something that I never touch base on.
Yeah.
I wanted to do radiography, so I was very interested in the study of cancer, cancerous
Yeah.
cells and scans, and was very interested in that. But unfortunately, I could not afford to pay those fees.
Oh yeah.
They were very ridiculously expensive, and I had applied for that, and I've been accepted a AUP.
Yeah.
I've been accepted to University of Cape Town. I was accepted,
Yeah.
but my dad didn't have the money, the means.
Yeah.
And so I literally had to, I remember I did what do you call this? It's like a change of mind. I did a change of mind with UKZN when I applied for teaching, and when I went there, it was full because I mean everyone is like literally rushing for like a teacher's position because
Yeah.
corner and so on and so forth. So when I went there was no space, nothing at all. And then I had to go to varsity college because I was not going to have, like, I'm literally a person who, for me, like, I don't need time to decide. Like, if I think about something now, I'm just like, okay, that's it. We're doing it. If we're not doing it, we're not doing it. I didn't
Yeah.
want to take a gap year and start thinking about what I wanted to do
Oh
because I
yeah.
knew exactly that I put my mind into, I'm going to
Mm.
excel and do it well. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to take teaching. I also wanted to do presenting and modeling, but I mean, I knew that it's actually very hard to get into the industry, right?
True.
So I went to Durban, I went to varsity college, and school fees at varsity college for teaching is far more cheaper because the government puts in money for the
Yeah.
teachers because we get to work for all around, right?
Yeah.
So therefore I got accepted. It's a private school, like bancane, like kids like bancane
Yeah.
classini, so of course it was space. And I stayed in Durban North for a year.
Yeah.
Um, Probably the hardest year of my life. Well, maybe not of my life. I think 2017 was the hardest year for me when I moved to Johannesburg. I think it was like the
Yeah.
horrible year ever. Like literally,
Yeah.
sometimes it's very hard to talk about how hard your life has been. The only
Mm.
thing you could do is to like praise God and be like, I'm grateful for where I've been
Yeah.
and for now. One of my favorite quotes says that, let the distance between where I am now and where I'm going, let it inspires me. So that gap for me really inspires me. What happened in the past, it happened to build me, to
Yeah.
make me create this type of woman that I am right now. So
True. Yeah.
yeah, I was staying in Durban. I felt like Durban was too for me. Everyone was there. Like I was like, it's not for me. Everyone, literally, everyone
Yeah.
was there. Like, well, it was in Durban, and I felt like
Oh.
I think for me that meant to see there won't be. I'm comfortable.
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
I can call one and I'm like, friend, uge piyazi ngiyashoda lala, you know? Or I
Yeah.
could say call anyone, and home was like literally an hour away, and
Mm,
I could like literally take a taxi to Richards Bay or ask my
yeah.
dad to fetch me. So I was very comfortable, and I decided I made a biggest decision of my life. I moved to Johannesburg, and I don't think I'm gonna come back to KZN, just so you guys know.
I mean, like, Sissy, your life is booming right now, and I'm so proud of you. Like, girl, wow. Like, speaking of the change from, the comfort of KZN to the fast life of Johannesburg, and with you, like, mentally, and how is that for you right now?
Um, Honestly, I think it's something that I have, been speaking to a friend of mine about, that
Yeah,
literally growth is something that is inevitable, right? It's just up
yeah,
to you that you welcome it or not. But
yeah,
growth is inevitable because wherever you go, you get people like Kwanele you want to learn from.
yeah,
I mean, I could be learning from like the bad things you do, and then I'll be like, okay, I can't do like Kwanele because I don't want to end up like Kwanele, you know? So
yeah,
literally for me, it was a sense of I'm here to grow, not only to grow, but also to acquire the things that I want to acquire as a young woman. I don't want to
yeah,
get those things when I'm like 50 something. I want to get them now. And if I can move to Joburg and get them, so I'm going to do that. Change also, like I said, it's inevitable. But prevent Ushinjo. Ushinjo is very important. Change
true,
means
yeah,
growing up. Change, it just means forming a new person and discovering a
mm,
new person. I always say that I think I'm an
yeah,
experiencer, right? So as an experiencer, you need to allow change to take place. So I really don't care how much of change I get to experience, as long as I get to grow and become and fully form the type of woman that I want to see. Yeah.
wow. Like how like says because you said like you're also a media personality. How is that for you?
I think currently because now I'm a full-time teacher. Big ups to all the teachers. You guys are doing one hell of an amazing job. You are loved. And
Yeah.
I think, I'm sorry to steal your show, Kwanele, and address this, but I really personally feel that the
No
South
man.
African government to create a lot of change as far as are concerned, because they
Yeah.
are literally the custodian of our children's future.
True.
Like teachers are one amazing professionals, and they are like, even now basithwele, like I know that the doctors are doing one hell of an amazing job, but going
Yeah.
back to educational side of things, teachers are amazing and they need to be respected and appreciated in South Africa, of which is something that they don't get. Yep.
Yeah.
But anyways, back to the question. I talk too
Oh
much.
well, we have,
In terms of like my career, like in media and juggling teaching, I don't want to lie. I'm doing a lot of. I think teaching takes a lot of my time as opposed to media, simply
yeah.
because, like I said, um, I think I'm at the point in my life where I'm really trying to make a living. There's so much to pay for. There's so much, like bills are like literally staring at me end of the month. Like, what you've got? Do you have a plan? You know,
Oh yeah.
and yeah, like, like I think now I'm 23, like my doesn't have to worry about what Tapsile is doing. Like, you need to be on your own, girl. You old. Who knows,
Mm,
Cece? We're gonna take care of your
yeah.
sister. You are old. So I honestly feel like teaching does take a lot of my time, and I don't want to lie and say I don't love it. I do love to impart great knowledge in young children's lives, but
Yeah.
also I do live when I'm on stage. I do feel alive when I'm presenting, when I'm behind the mic, and I get to share my views with the people, to advise people, and also just
Yeah.
to be an influencer. I love that, and I think going forward in the long run, I want to do that full time, and yeah,
Yeah.
so career juggling both media and teaching, and I don't want to take away any credits from one of the two.
Yeah.
They both define the kind of person I am.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Wait, we have comments from Francesca. She's like, "Yes, sis," and a fire emoji, and then she's like, "Nobody wants to go back to Richards Bay," and then she's like, "I miss Uyabora." Wait, and then Uyabora.
Shout outs to you, girl. You're so
Hi,
Amazing. Francesca is absolutely amazing. She's a
thank you
model,
so.
a hard-working
Wow.
young woman. Hard-working young
Yeah.
woman. I love her to bits.
Thank you so much for commenting. Yeah, definitely nobody wants to go back to Richards Bay.
No, no, no. If I were to go, I know that my dad doesn't want to move, and I've been trying to get him to move to Johannesburg for
Yeah.
some weird reason.
Yeah.
But honestly, I just thought that no, Richards Bay is such a beautiful place
It
for people,
is.
for industrial people, right? You know, the
True, true.
minings and stuff. It's good for those. But if you have a different vision about your life, I mean, Joburg is the place to be. But I mean, it is said that you can make wealth wherever you are.
That is also true. That is also true.
You can
But
get to
as you
Johannesburg
said,
and not have the mentality of being rich, not have the mentality of wanting more and wanting better, then
yeah.
what's going to happen? Nothing.
True. I feel like, as I said, like with the line of work that we are actually in, like the media and stuff, I feel like it goes with how hard you push or how much you actually push. Because like see, with this type of lifestyle, you get a lot of no's, you get a lot of attention, and you get a lot of negativity and stuff. I feel like it depends with how much you push and how much you actually want it, and then it's gonna succeed wherever you are. Because there's a friend of mine who actually told me is that you can do something for a long time without getting noticed, like, but you actually are being listened by a lot of people. It's just that you just need that one person to actually listen to you, then everything is gonna go boom. But we are like people. You just sorry. Listen to me. Okay, wait, I don't know what happened.
I'm currently reading, well, just finished reading another book by Jakes,
Yeah,
was saying that I'm currently called The Instinct by
yeah,
um, by Pastor T.D. Jakes. You know, he just spoke about how we sometimes, especially, I know that with artistic people, they follow their instinct, you know,
yeah,
but with people like accountants and stuff, they work with stats and they hardly
yeah,
follow their instincts. And he was just urging us to, you know, to fall into or get used to the motion of listening to and taking notes from your instincts, because
yeah.
literally your gut, no, most of the time they are literally, like, all the time. I don't want to say all the time, but just maybe 99.9%, you know,
Yeah,
like straight on. And I think it's just a sense of, you know, whenever you find fulfillment, I think that's actually the mandates that God has set for you. Wherever you feel like you are around, or you are in a where you impact people, right?
yeah,
Be it at work, be it, I just felt like when I get it, I'm in the right space. But
yeah,
so when I'm in front of people presenting, I'm like, wow, this is me, you know? And I think it's also just about finding the niche and finding the mandates
yeah.
that God has set for you.
Wow,
Yeah.
like true. That is so true. Cause like Stacey, if you're doing something that you love, it's just easy. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to work hard. You know.
On the sixth day, I'll be like, do you want me to present? Hello, give me the mic.
Yes. Yes, girl.
No,
Yes, girl.
seriously. Like, I mean, the most kind, like it comes from the heart, and I think that is why even the Bible says, "Would see from the hearts comes the from the hearts comes sprouts." Okay, I need to read my Bible properly, but from the heart something sprouts. So all the joys of life sprouts from the heart, and it is rainy. It doesn't feel like you are forced. It doesn't feel like it's heavy, or yeah, it doesn't feel uncomfortable. So
Yeah,
yeah, like I think it's something that as young South Africans, especially those that hold a big voice like you, that should preach that it's okay to want to be a soccer player. You don't have to be in academics to be successful.
yeah,
It's okay to want to be a musician. and you know, just normal, especially in the Black society, normalize
Yeah,
different careers, because we don't.
true. That is so true. Speaking of following your dream, like as you know, you just joined Miss South Africa, and you are, my goodness, a TV presenter, a radio presenter, marketing, and also a teacher. As you said that with the media, it's wait, we have
From
Naomi,
the
the
heart
official,
flows the
from the
issues
heart
of
flows
life.
the ethos of
Okay?
life.
Thank you, Matthew. I'm gonna read
Yes.
my Bible properly now. Oh God. But anyways, oh my.
As I said, like Cece, how do
Oh
you
God,
deal with,
I'm putting you on the spot, but it's all right. Okay, Kwanele, you were saying?
sorry? Yeah, how do you deal with the
You were
negativity?
saying something. I'm sorry.
Can you hear me now?
Pardon?
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Sure, definitely.
Okay, cool. How do you deal
Yes.
with the negative? Hello?
How do I do
How do you deal with the negativity that this career comes with?
which one? Media.
Yeah,
Can I just tell you something? And stop looking at me. Can I just tell you something really? I think when I posted the, you know, the Miss Essay video on Twitter especially, and you know, I think
yeah,
one of the things that I've realized for me as a person, I've learned to, I don't want to lie and say I don't have insecurities as a
yeah,
woman, and I don't want to lie and say I'm perfect. I'm not perfect, and one of the reasons I didn't wear makeup is to show how not perfect I am. Um,
yeah,
So I think so. I posted this video on Twitter. Surprisingly enough, I think I have amazing people on Instagram, but also that's not the only thing I want. You know, I don't want to just
yeah,
have the amazing people, because that just means that I do not strike where I want to strike. For me, I want to have both the haters
yeah,
and the people that loves me, because that's just how, and people that are helping you to, you know, get to the point where
yeah.
you want to be. But as I was saying, so I posted this video of mine looking gloriously beautiful as always. Okay, sorry,
Yes,
I just
yes, girl.
I posted on Twitter, and this guy says to me, "Yo, her hands are all over the place, literally." And you know, I mean, like my video was perfect, and not to say it was perfect, but I loved it because it's my
Yeah,
video, right? So for the person to come and say something
true.
like that, and when you read into it, it's such a minor comment. It's like, seriously, dude, are you taking note of my hands? Are you being for reals? Like, but I
Yeah,
mean, it also goes to show that, like, I think umfundisi, well, I'm from CFCI, and
yeah,
umfundisi used to say, "See, people bayakhuluma when you're not saying anything. People bayakhuluma when you say something. People bayakhuluma when you dress well. People bayakhuluma when you dress ugly. Mungagezi,
yeah,
bathakagezi, mugenza, see who uyayitshela," you know. So I think
yeah,
I've learned to be content with where I
yeah.
am, with who I am. So Mina, the negativity that comes with media, and I know that I'm not where I should be in media. I'm not where I want to be in media. And I
True.
haven't really got much of negativity from the people as much as, you know, when it comes in Gambela, when it strikes for real, then I will know that I'm
Yeah,
doing the right thing. But for now, um, or moving
yeah,
forward and how I would handle it, um, I think I'm not saying this because I love, because I
mm,
just, I think in one way or another, I really love how Bonang responds to many things. And I
yeah,
think as a person, also as a young woman, that's how generally how I respond to certain things. For
yeah,
me, silence is killer. Like for me, like there are things that are better left unspoken. For me, I don't have to justify my actions.
yeah.
You know, of
True.
course, I need to respect people only about me. My life is not just about me. You know,
Yeah,
I have a lot of people that look up to me. Some of them that I don't even know, and I appreciate that
yeah.
as a woman. So negativity will come, babes. It will just bounce off. You know, Izulu City, like Utelaman and Fanaway Dad.
Yes.
Do you know?
Yeah.
EJ, Telaman and Fanaway Dad. For me, that's me. How I deal with negativity, both in everything that I do, in media or wherever I go. Telaman and Fanaway Dad, babes.
Yes, girl. That's the Tabby I know. Like seriously, it's so true. Like negativity is gonna be wherever you go. Like you're gonna say something, people are still gonna talk. You're not gonna say anything, people are still gonna talk. So I feel like yeah, people are gonna talk. So just remain true to yourself. Remain just whatever they say, when I just do whatever it is that you love. Cause yeah,
That's,
well, yeah, that's
that
the
is very
spirit.
true. I think with everything else that's happening around us and around the world, I think we get to see how much less of time we have, and how much life is not guaranteed to us, and that you need to understand with this is not your world, you know. And the universe, I don't always refer to
Yeah,
God in any, like,
same.
literally beyond
Yeah,
anything. I always say that God
yeah,
responds the way He wants to respond, and His timing is perfect. So really, like, it doesn't matter what one has to say about you. Like, I hold certain comments about you
yeah,
that maybe you may not even know of, and you have certain,
yeah,
things that you have about me that I don't know of, and it's okay. That's you. Whatever that you think and whatever that sprouts within you
yeah,
defines you. It has nothing to do with me. So
yeah.
yeah, like, let people be people and just do yourself.
True. Yeah, just do you. Cause like seriously,
And there's
whatever.
another quote by
Yeah,
a teacher. Um, there's another quote by
yeah,
Dr. Seuss. He says that you are newer than you, and nobody else
yeah.
is you. Says, which just simply means that nobody could ever try and be even close to being you. You are just Kwanele, and that's enough.
True, 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 true. I
Yeah.
feel like when you are your true authentic self, whatever people are gonna say about you, it's not gonna affect you because when are you actually living for you, you're not actually living for other people. So NJ, like girl, big ups to you, and man, keep on being you, you know.
Thank you so much. Maybe we should just take one question or one comment and then love and leave each other. It's been one hell of an interview, and you are amazing. Let's see. Well,
Of
I have a
course.
problem with glasses. Do you wear glasses?
Yeah, I do wear glasses for like I'm looking at screens and stuff.
I have a problem with my eyes. Like, literally, I can't see like what's written on the screen. So now if I come close,
Okay,
I look weird, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try to do
okay,
that.
let me just read. There's a message from Gushe Kushi. She's like, true people will always have something to say, so you might as well do what you truly love doing. Wow, that is so true. It's so powerful.
That is very, very true.
Yeah,
That is very true.
it is. So like
And
okay, so
Kwanele, before, like, I say goodbye to you, I think it's also about sticking to your mandate. You
yeah,
know what's in your heart. You know what wakes you up, Kwanele, at 2 a.m. when we are asleep, some
yeah,
of us, and it just bugs you. Just stick to what God has placed in your heart, and you will be fine. And trust me, like, literally, you'll be fine.
yeah. Oh
So
wow.
yeah.
Wait, before you leave, like Stacey, I want you to just give words of encouragement to people who are actually watching and people who are like, oh my word, what to do now?
Firstly, it's actually funny because for the longest of time, and I think before, a friend of mine who pushed me to entering to Miss SA, I
Yeah,
have, suppressed having opinions,
yeah,
and I have suppressed wanting to comment or giving advice. I
yeah,
was just like, you know what, it's just they're gonna deal with it. And one of the things that I've learned, growing up as a woman, is that it's very important to hold opinion, have
yeah,
opinions. That's something I teach my kids. Have an opinion. Be
yeah,
opinionated. Have something to say. If you don't know, of course, you may research about it and knowledge
yeah,
yourself around that topic. But as a young woman, have something to say. As a young man, have something to say, and
yeah,
make it your duty to improve yourself.
yeah,
Nobody can do it for you. Improve yourself. I don't have both parents. you know.
Yeah.
And I come from a mindset of I'm not entitled. Nobody should give me anything. Nobody should help me with anything at all. But it's my duty to be knowledgeable. It's my
Yeah.
duty to be wise. It's my duty to pray for wisdom and also
Yeah.
do ways that will equip my wisdom as a person. Be it I'm a cleaner, be it I'm a teacher, or in a restaurant as a waitress. You
Yeah.
need to knowledge yourself, and you need to step away from the sense of being entitled. I think many young South Africans, we are very entitled to things that we
Yeah.
want. So for me, all young people, nobody owes you anything. Do not be entitled. Not even your mother owes you anything at all.
Yes.
Make it your duty to be better than today. Make it your duty better than the other day, right? So that's pretty much me. And continue working hard. Like literally, tiny bits of hard work leads to a bigger
Yeah.
picture. Like how tangrams are. Like tangrams are those small pieces, geometrical pieces that you put together, and they create a picture. And that's who you are.
Yeah.
You might be broken. Put your tangram pieces together and formulate this amazing mosaic, beautiful picture that everyone could
Yeah.
admire someday. And also, when you delay your dreams and being
Yeah.
lazy, you're actually delaying someone else's dream, because we are so
Yeah.
interconnected. Like literally, we are interwoven like this as people. Which means that your success is my success, and my success is somebody else's success. So get up and do the
Yes.
goddamn.
Yes. 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 And to add on,
Oh, that's it. Thank you so much. Woo! 10 out of
and
10.
I want to add from what you just said. What people don't know is that in life, it's not you're not competing. You shouldn't compete with other people's lives. You have to compete with yourself, because if you are
True.
thinking that you are actually in a competition with others, Pele, you're gonna see others winning, and then you're gonna fall behind, because when you're thinking you're competing with
True.
other people, we should always
Yeah.
compete with yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror,
Yeah.
then improve you, and then
You are your
make
own
sure that when
person. This
yes,
is what you can control. This.
yes, girl,
Yeah.
and always
Nobody.
uplift people if they're winning.
And
Jealousy
speaking
doesn't get in.
of pardon?
I'm just saying that you shouldn't be jealous when another person is winning. Just raise them up, because phela nawe whenever because when you wouldn't know mhlampe when you uplifting that person it's your next win. So don't you dare ever be jealous or just feel like, oh how this person is winning, and then you're like, ugh, make sure you raise that person up, because if that person is
True.
winning, you're also winning. So yeah.
Can I just say something quickly?
Yes, say it, girl.
Like in terms in terms of like with regards to competing with yourself, and I also like not having jealousy. As I think
Yes,
I was talking to a friend of mine like a couple of hours ago that Tina, as women we are very, we have so much to fix.
yeah,
Me and you, Kwanele, we have issues that we need, conversations that are very deep, that we
yeah,
even, I mean, in relation to jealousy as well. And I think
yeah,
also it's just about being honest with yourself and understanding that we are different flowers. We are different. A rose and a day grow the same way. They don't sprout the same way. So just
yes,
remember that you are a different flower. What
mm,
Kwanele is has nothing to do with you, how she's blooming and how she's blossoming. That's Kwanele because she's a rose. You are a daisy and you will bloom and
mm,
blossom a different way. So I think also being honest about yourself as well. You
yeah,
cannot put efforts and expect 100 and then start,
mm,
nagging and doing all sorts of
yeah.
things. It just about being honest with yourself and putting 100% to everything that you do. And trust me, the universe and God is listening.
True. Wait. Before you leave, we have comments here.
No,
What happened? Wait, I'm trying to get it down. Okay, wait, I don't know. Okay, now, right, yeah. Naomi, she's like, you ladies are so wise. All the best with the future. It's looking bright. Oh, thank you so much, Naomi.
she's beautiful too.
She
Holla to
is.
you, girl.
Thank
You're
you so
gorgeous.
much. Like for real. For like seriously, truly, like I feel like what you need to do is actually everybody has their own road, their own race to run. So if you look at other, you have to just stick in your lane, and everything is gonna happen for you. Just
Sometimes it's hard to stick in your lane, can I just say? It's hard.
it is. It
And you know what? Like, I know that, I mean, we have to cut the session. It's like I said, it's like when you said that you need to practice the habits of congratulating other people, and like being happy, genuinely happy for them. It's something that you learn. It's something that you pray about if you believe in prayer.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that I can tell right now, and one of the things that I saw that God has made me a greater woman, a much more smarter woman, is looking at those top 15 women in Miss South Africa and like, wow, they deserve. And I think also it's a sense of knowing that God has something for me, and He won't let my prayers just go like that, So the sense of being able to congratulate other people, it comes with praying about it, acceptance as well, which is something very hard, and it takes a lot of time to be able to accept and look at a person who's literally living your life while you are praying for it. You're like, but what's happening? So it's very hard. It's very hard to see somebody who's having all that, and you are sitting there and having them. It's about just acceptance and prayer and holding on and knowing that my time is coming.
True. And I don't know. I don't know have anything to add to top that. Like seriously, your time is coming. Thank you so much, Fane, for joining me. Like it has been so powerful. Yeah, Cassandra hi buddy. She's like, you ladies will be big. Oh my word, thank you so much for that. Oh my word, Tabby, thank you so much for joining.
When Kwanele, before you do that powerful, closing intro, I know how radio people are. Girl, you better. Before, I say I'm going to speak with my hands just moving across the screen because it's today.
Relax,
so hello.
I do that. Yeah.
I'm joking.
Oh wait, so
I'm joking. I joke around a lot, eh?
No man, it's so cool. Thank you so much for joining.
Alrighty, Kwanele, you can sign off, girl.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining. We'll talk on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I was.
Peace.
Thank you. It's only a pleasure, man.
Man, it's my pleasure,
Oh,
girl, man. Ooh. Oh my word, thank you so much everybody who just joined. That was my good friend Utabi Mchali. Man, like seriously, as we were saying, like seriously, you like you should run your race. Like you don't know whether you may not get it now. You may not get it now, but you don't know what's coming for you. You don't know what's gonna happen for you. So like always in life, always celebrate the wins of others, cause your win is also coming. So when other people are winning, don't be jealous. Just be happy for them, cause you may never know. Mhlawumbe your win is around the corner. It might be bigger than what the other person is. So when in life, just always know that be happy for other people. Be happy for what they are achieving, because your time is coming. Your time to shine is also coming. And my goodness, it was so nice catching up with a good friend of mine, Tabi. I am so happy for her. Like seriously, from being a teacher, presenting, my goodness, Miss South Africa. Like I'm so proud of her. So like as I was saying, like Cece, your time is coming, and that's all I'm gonna say with that. And make sure that you run your own race and be your true authentic self. Thank you so much for joining Chilling with Kwaksy.